Hey everybody, welcome back to Slay the Spire. So, unfortunately there was a problem with the previous video. Your Uncle Big Tam, he started recording with the stream overlay, which meant that I recorded a bit with the webcam on the screen, but in a dark room, and it looked very fucking trashy. So it's not going to end up on YouTube, so we're going to start a new run as the Ironclad again, and I apologise, I'm sorry. You can sass me, you can boo me, I don't mind. We will take something and we'll get on with our day. So we'll start again and I'll try and do what I was doing before. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe just transform a card. Then again, do we want an obtained rare card? I mean, what could we get? What could be really good? I think what we'll do is we'll just transform one of our basic cards, because that seems to fit what we're trying to do. And if it's something useful, then maybe this is how we decide. This is how we decide. Whatever card we get, this is the build. This is what we go for. Boom! Nice. Okay, so our build is to get strong and use Searing Blow to hit things very hard. So Searing Blow is quite an interesting card. It deals 12 damage for 2 energy, but you can upgrade this multiple times. So I could upgrade this like 10 times, and it would get spicier and spicier. How do we begin? What I'm going to do, by the way, is I'm just going to record this whole run, start to finish, and, you know, do it that way so I don't have to come back to doing runs. It's just me being lazy and not recording it all at one time. Anyway, I think our best bet would be this path, maybe? Yeah, many question marks. Let's do this. Start off on this fella. And we have a thievery boy, a looter, a slicey man. How do we begin? Maybe just a defend in 2 strikes. Or a defend and a Searing Blow. Kind of does the same thing. We want to at least absorb some of this damage with our shield. And kill this boy as soon as possible, because he wants to run with our 15 gold. You hate to see it. A bash. He wants to hit me for 10 again. Where's the negatives and the buffs and stuff? Let's have a look at the map. I think we can take the damage. No. Yes! We can take the damage. It's fine. So he's going to hit us for 10, but, you know, we've still got plenty to play with. But a scratch on the Ironclad. And then we can finish him off with a big boy Searing Blow. And then one of these. Very good. Okay, so that, I mean, we could have taken more time, maybe. With this fella, the Steely boy, you really want to kill him quickly, because if he steals your money, it kind of sucks early on. So, in the last run, we did have Headbutt. Deals 9 damage. Place a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. I mean, that could be useful, you know. If there's something that we want to get back, like the Bash or the Searing Blow. Or maybe we go full block. I've never managed to make Body Slam work, because you need a few cards for this. Like, ideally the one that retains block from the previous turn, so you just build it up over time. Or, you know, just a Pommel Strike. 9 damage, draw 1 card. It's like an upgraded version of the regular strike. Do you know what? I'd never give respect to this card. I'm going to take it. And we'll go question mark. Who do we have? Oh, nah, it's the World of Goop. We fall into the slime. I'm just going to lose the health and grab the gold because, you know what? Feels good. Feeling the sting of the goop as your prolonged exposure starts to melt away your skin. Feels bad. Well, at least we got the money, you know. And the shop. Any top bananas. Any really good cards. Reaper is really good. Deal 4 damage to all enemies. Heal for unblocked damage dealt. So you can imagine if there's 4 enemies, you can gain, you know, health. 16 of it. Master of Strategy. Drawing 3 cards. Can't afford it, so who cares. Madness. A random card in your hand costs 0 for the rest of combat. I must say. Maybe double tap? Your next attack is played twice. Let's double 1 tap someone. Maybe a cleave as well? See, I'm trying to think of, like, what do we need? Like, that's an AoE. We want something that hits everything at once. We want something that's got card draw. This does double damage on one of our attacks. This has vulnerable on it. We need to get some sort of healing or blocking cards. Some really good blocking cards, ideally. And then just focus on replacing the basics with better forms of those cards. We didn't remove a card, but it's fine. I don't think that would be a good idea. Would it be a good idea? Maybe it would be. Bash. And then a strike. We're taking damage, but that's fine. A little bit of damage. It looks worse than it is. He has a lot of teeth, but we have a lot of armor, so, you know, it kind of evens itself out. He's not going to do anything productive, so I'm going to do a double tap. And then one of those. Easy. That could work. The double tap could be really useful. Seeing red. Ooh. Now, if you want card draw, here it is. Draw 3 cards for the rest of the turn. You can't draw anymore. I mean, 3 cards is enough. When do we need more than 3 cards? And then there's dual wield, though. Create a copy of an attack or power card in your hand. That could be interesting with, like, a searing blow. Say we have, like, this upgraded 4 times, has a lot of damage, and we just multiply it. We have, like, 4 by the time combat ends. We'd be doing a lot of damage, you know? I'm going to take the dual wield as just a fucking about thing. We're having fun. Having fun. Seeing what kind of stuff we can make happen. So, you wish to hit me for 7. So, I could dual wield the bash. And then we'd have bash in the hand more often. I could also double tap the bash. And we'll just double tap the bash. That sounds like a good idea. Because the second one should do more damage. Yeah, perfect. Excellent. Getting those spicy, spicy double hits. And the vulnerable. If we could find the relic that gives your vulnerability 75 rather than 50, that would be very good. Lots of damage there. We were weakened. You hate to see it. I should probably consider blocking a little bit. Let's draw a card first and see what it is. So how many of these do 6, 12? Nah. So, we'll use 2 blocks. Just so we're only taking 2. He doesn't run. He stays where he is. The slaver wants to poke us with his big... what even is this thing? Like, is this for poking fires, perhaps? I got us to do it. For that spicy, spicy... Well, we hit him once and he dies, but that's fine. It's fine. Small heal. Fire breathing. At the end of your turn, for each attack played this turn, deal 1 damage to all enemies. Deal 12 damage, shuffle a wound into your draw pile. Rage. We had rage the last time. This could be useful. Just for those gaining block turns. I wonder if this damage is affected by strength. Let's try it. Let's try fire breathing. Let's give it the old college try. And I'm going to smith, actually. Will smith is what I will do. What do? You just cost 0. Fair enough. If anything, it's still a solid 1 damage coming out every turn. Ooh. Your next 2 attacks are played twice. That could be very useful. I think the smart thing to do would be upgrading this and just keep upgrading it. Like, pump it up as big as we can and biggen it till it's the biggest it's ever been. Question mark. What do we have? The big fish. So, they're trying to fish us with donuts and shit. Regret. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP for each card you have in hand. Nah. So, do we go the banana, the donut, or the box? Probably the banana, TBH. Because that makes up for the lack of camp that we had last time. And then maybe, something good, maybe. Ooh. So, the golden idol, more money from encounters. I think we'll do this and then we'll take the... I'll just take the 16 damage. 16 damage ain't too bad. And the chest. Lovely. Give me something good. The calipers. At the start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all of your block. That's fine. I mean, we'd need a lot of block for that to make a difference, but that kind of would suit the whole gain lots of block. The elite's tempting. I'm not gonna lie. But then there is a question mark. We'll go question mark, because another relic could be the difference maker. It's just 2 of whatever the fuck these things are. What is the, oh, it's a rat! I just realised it's an upside down rat with a fucking mushroom coming out it. Like those ants that get possessed by the fungus. Or like in, what's the game called again? The Last of Us? Is there any point to double tapping? I get it's more damage, I suppose. If only we had the double tap. I will defend. Ideally, killing these two at the same time would be best, because they do a debuff. They do vulnerable to us for 2 turns on their death. He's now a lot stronger. A whole 3 stronger. I don't like it. I can cleave. Well, if I bash this boy... No. I think we just go with a cleave. I'll strike him, and then I'll just... There's no point pommel striking. Let me just fire breathe, maybe? Nah, the damage is good. Who cares about the card draw? Searing Blow. You hate to see it. We would have drawn that, actually. I should not have played the pommel strike, because I would have drawn the... we still win anyway. I mean, it's not a problem, but... We would have guaranteed the 16 damage in hand. I need to be more proactive with my discards and, you know, draw piles and stuff. Anything decent. Exhaust all your non-attack cards in your hand and gain 5 block for each. Could be good. Could be useful, maybe. Skills cost 0. Whenever you play a skill, exhaust it. Maybe not. Maybe this. Or maybe nothing at all. Is this a good card? So, how many non-attack cards do we have? 3 defend, a skill, and a power, and a skill. It's not really enough. I think we'll just go with the anger for the extra damage. And move on. Who do we have? The louse. Have I seen a louse? Oh, I have. I've seen the 4 louse. So we can kill a louse outright with this, the Searing Blow. Probably our best bet. Yeah. And then get my strike once. We're going to take some damage, but life is okay. Again, he comes at us with the big teeth. Having the chomp. I'd have one hand in the lower half of his jaw and one hand in the top, and I'd be ripping that open, shoving cards down his throat. The fucker. Double tap, bash, anger seems pretty good to me. There we go. He's on the ropes. He's feeling bad. He's bellowing. Too little, too late, I feel. So we get 2 pommel strikes. And he's dead. Lovely. I think what would be good for us would maybe be the Black Blood relic, so we can heal for 10 at the end of combat. Double your strength, exhaust. That could be amazing. Limit break's very good. So is Burning Pact, to be fair. If you want to get rid of something in your hand you don't want to see for the rest of the fight, plus you draw 2 cards. Iron Wave could also be really useful. Gaining block and damage. We have no strength buffers, which is a bit of a shame. And on that basis, I'm probably not going to take the Limit Break. If we had already like a bunch of cards, maybe like a Flex and what's the other one called? The Mark, the enemy one or whatever the fuck. We'll go Iron Wave. And we'll do another question mark. I like doing question marks in the first area because I feel like you can get a lot done. Oh, we're 1 off. 1 off. You hate to see it. The Runic Dodecahedron. If your HP is full, gain energy at the start of each turn. That could be useful. Any cards? The Clothesline. Gain 12 block whenever you are attacked this turn. Deal 4 damage to the attacker. That seems really good, to be honest. Apply 2 weak. I'm going to go with the block card. I need to focus more on block cards. I think my strengths, or at least my weaknesses, will be kind of improved by focusing on some of those block cards. Do I Smith, or do I... What do we have? One more fight than another camp. I think we smith this one. Again. And I'll do the searing blow. The aim of this run is going to be as many upgrades in the searing blow as possible. Aha! This should be a great one to get our cleave. Whenever you would attack this run, deal 4 damage to the attacker. I have a plan. How do we do fire breathing? Oh wait, do I dual wield the fire breathing? What I was going to do is fire breathing, flame barrier, and then anger. Yeah. Let's see what happens. And then I'll attack the one with the most health. Let's see. So most of them are taking damage here. As am I, to be fair. That's not bad. Like, if we could somehow manage to make the damage a bit better, that would be pretty good. Double tap. We should play double tap, then cleave, and then they're all dead. They're all dead. Easy. You'll love to see it. Poison potion's very nice for the end fight. Aha. Clothesline is tempting. Because it's nice to weaken enemies, but later on, when they have the debuff protection, it might not be as good. Perfected Strike, though. How many cards do we have with Strike? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6... I mean, that's not bad. It's like 18 damage. Yeah, why not? I guess we're not removing cards after all. We're just picking more... more strike cards, I guess. More pommel strikes would be nice. Alright, let's see it then. Who is it? It's the Guardian. I think I fought him the least of all the options anyway. Let's hit him with a bit of that poison. What's his thing? Mode shift. After taking 30 damage, change to defensive mode. Double tap bash, maybe? To start off. Oh, it's a lot more, actually. Double tap perfected strike. Coming in big. So, he'll do a buff. And of course the poison is just going to work away at him. So his buff is, whenever you play an attack, gain... Oh, we take 3 damage. Okay. Is that really that bad? I mean, how do we avoid taking all this damage? We have nothing in hand to block with. I guess I just rush him down, do I? We'll draw a card and see what happens. 1 defend. Good. Do we just pass? And take the 4 damage? Kinda silly to do the block first, so that is a bit of a mistake, but that's fine. We'll play 1 more attack. Taking another 7 feels bad. But the thing is, we heal when we go through, so it won't be too bad. Right, I need to test if this fucking works with this and shit. So fire breathing, does that cause him to do me damage? I'm gonna copy Iron Wave, because I think the block might be useful. Possibly another misplay. Who am I to say? Alright, he's up. He's up and he's about. Hopefully that gives me 1 more turn where he doesn't do shit. Ah. 'Tis a lot. So, how do we... What do we? Flame barrier... An Iron Wave, perhaps? Because what that's going to do is it'll do... Yeah, I'll do 16 damage to him alone. Just from him hitting me. And then I'll do this. Alright, let's see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, there we go. I don't know if that was more damage than what I would have done otherwise, but, you know, fuck it. Ooh. Since he doesn't plan to attack, he wants to block and do a buff. We'll do this for the 40 damage. Okay, good. So really what you want to do is you want to put him into this defensive posture, then attack, and you can get the most damage in without him hitting you back. Because he's going to now do the buff thing where he gets the Armor of Thorns. The Sharp Hide. That's what it's called, Sharp Hide. Maybe... We need to push damage. I'm going to dual wield the Iron Wave again. Because having a bunch of these will be better than just getting these standard defense. You know, doing the extra damage on top of the defend is it's not bad. So I'll do one of these. And then I'll do one of these. I should really have used the Dex Potion way earlier in the fight. And the Strength Potion, more to the point. I'm making mistakes. Next turn we pop both of these. And life will be good. Do I want to defend or just go straight up to the face? Yeah, fuck him, man. I'm feeling saucy. We're definitely gonna... We'll kill him first. He's gonna hit us hard here. He's now standing up. I'm feeling good. Let's see. He wants to hit me for 20. Well, 10, 12. So we don't die. I wish he would. Oh, one off. You hate to see it. And then we finish him off with a big searing blow. Lovely. I mean, that was to the wire. That's the first time I beat that boss. I just got an achievement. Feels very good. Feels very good indeed. Oh, hello. Hello. Maybe we do the barricade. I think we do the barricade. We'll try barricade and see what happens. Where's my relics? What we got? The Black Star. Elites now drop 2 relics when defeated. The tail, the lizard's tail, when you would die, heal 50% of your max HP instead, works once. Or the Sozu, gain energy at the start of each turn, you can no longer use potions. I'm going to try the Black Star, because I don't really prioritise the big bad men, nor do I, you know, get many relics, so this should be fun. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, all the usual good stuff, and of course, I'll see you tomorrow.